Hey guys, Dave here. I have no idea what's on in the background right now because I just want to talk real quick about something I said in yesterday's video that I want to clear up because apparently people got confused because I wasn't clear enough. That's on me. Thanks to Louis7810 for bringing this to my attention, as well as Witchy and Matthew and whoever else mentioned it to me yesterday. Couldn't fix it because I was in Dublin. I was AFK all day and trying to save my phone battery. Anyway, I said that this map is back in testing. Some people thought that I meant FSUK testing. I'm really sorry, I screwed up. I actually meant Nathan's own testing with a small team that basically includes me and Landy, who have the current version of the map. It's being tested currently by a small team, separate from FSUK. It's not been uploaded. It's not possibly going to be uploaded for a little while yet. We're trying to find all the problems, and Nathan's doing a brilliant job of fixing them. He is constantly pressuring us to find more. In the Discord room we have for it, he is, really impressed by his dedication to getting this map to you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, just really sorry if you got confused or if you had to, tell people no, Dave was wrong. I always tell you guys to call me out when I'm wrong. Thank you for calling me out because I was wrong. So yeah, on to the video. Also, it's like 11 on Wednesday night, and I'm super tired because I've been up since 7 this morning. Hence why I might sound a bit more tired than usual, I guess. And I might be struggling to find words a bit. Anyway, on to the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meadow Grove Farm, where today I've got some jobs to do. Today we are going to be working on getting the cows fed. And apparently that there's hay bales at the chicken farm, which is quite a distance from where I was. So it's the work mode on, and that should, yep. If there are hay bales at the chicken farm, what I'll do is I'll bring this down and pick them up. So we'll go on a little bit of a road trip down to the chicken farm after running over a bale. We'll go on a bit of a road trip down there and see if we can't find any. If we can, we'll load them up and bring them over to the cows. So off we go, I guess. And after that, next job is going to be, and I've already kind of half set up for it, not 100%, but most kind of half set up. I'm mostly not set up at all. The next job is going to be getting the cows actually fed, which will require the Loadall, which pretty much everybody wants me to use, and everybody's been looking forward to. Kind of as a secondary thing to the combine, which, oh my god, you guys, I used it yesterday. I've been inundated with literally some messages about using the combine. So this is the same version of Meadowgrove as I was using yesterday, by the way. So the chicken farm is there. Apparently there are hay bales. I can't remember who said it. Where's my phone? I will look up who said this to me. Grenade Gaming told me there are hay bales at the chicken farm. Now, if that's wrong, we can all blame Grenade Gaming. I get the feeling he was talking about those bales there, which are just for decoration. In fact, I'm almost sure he was talking about those bales there, so let's try and load these up. This is the chicken farm, and those are actually quite clearly the wrong size of bales, so no, those are not hay bales that will be useful to me. Now I should mention I haven't tweaked the animals from what Nathan gives you at the start. And I can't for the life of me remember how many cows he starts you off with. Or he started off with. How many cows do we have? 10. And 10 pigs. Okay. Why do we have to... I don't want 10 pigs. We should have... Well, we will have more than enough to feed the cows and probably even the pigs here. I haven't got a round bale shredder as such. I'm just going to use the in-game feed mixer to do all this. And if I need to get a bale shredder, I'll just use the in-game one. Because laziness, and the in-game one's fine, in my opinion. So, yeah. If you notice that that meadow there, Field 40, is suspiciously fully grown again. That's because I had to do a GDM swap when I updated versions of the map. Just to get everything running the way that it should be. So I haven't, like, magically fast forward the time, it's just that the GDM swap does reset stuff. So let's get UAL off and unload the bales somewhere over here-ish, if I can get the truck to turn tightly enough. That might be why the truck's not been turning tightly enough. There we go, now we can get the truck turned tightly enough. We're just going to unload the bales in here. But far enough forward that I'm not going to cause trouble for myself. I'm going to swap out the tether, by the way. And Y to unload, and away we go. I'll just pop the truck into the shed here. A little bit of faffery. Here we go. And oh, in fact, the Loadall is completely ready to go, which is fantastic. Conveniently, we're going to be using the Massey Ferguson 390T here. Also from the Classics pack, we're going to be using this on the feed mixer, which I need to kind of position carefully so that I'm not in the way when I go and get the straw. So we're going to do a basic mix of 1-1. I guess 1-1-1 would do. So what I mean by 1-1-1 is I spin this around a bit and don't grab with the forks. One silage bale, which is the downside of the Loadall, is it reverses at the speed of slugs. Which is, I actually kind of like it, to be honest. So one silage. I will be putting this on Sandy Bay as soon as I can afford it, by the way. I do quite like the Loadall. It's one of the few front load or telehandlers that I feel like it makes sense on a farm. The others, while yes they are used in farming, I don't feel like they make too much sense. One hay and one straw, and the reason I'm putting the straw bale in is I'm sure there's going to be somebody saying, Dave, you don't need to put the straw bale in, you've got TMR as it is. Yes, but the straw bale will act as filler. This is my aim here, is I'm trying to feed the cows as much as possible while using as little of the hay as possible, because I don't want to constantly be making hay and doing grass work like like I've got a bad habit of doing, and I know I've got a bad habit of just spamming grass work because I find it relaxing. So we're gonna do this logically and use filler here, and hopefully this doesn't magically turn back into forage, which is a bit of a risk. Because 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 should be okay. Get into the damn feed mixer. There we go. it's turned back into forage. Can I fix this? Yes, by using a silage bale. So 2 silage, 1 hay, 1 straw. Okay, that's not a bad TMR recipe, I guess. This might screw up the hay balance. Maybe trying to use the straws filler was a bad idea. Oh no, that's TMR again. Fantastic. How are we doing for the... Ooh, that was cutting it close. So it's half silage, a quarter hay, and a quarter... straw. Which is bizarre mixed rations, I will admit, but it should work. And now I've got to try and turn the Massey around, which... This didn't occur to me that I'd need to do this. This was a bad idea. Let's turn on the mixer. You might notice I'm using mouse and keyboard because this is just all full lock all the time. And trying to do that with the wheel would just end up with you hearing the wheel more than me. Because, like if I go Shift G, real clock on, you can see what time I'm recording this at. On Tuesday, because I think I'm going to Dublin. I think I went to Dublin yesterday. I'm still not sure. I need to talk to Connor still. I'm running miles behind where I should be. So let's get this filled up with TMR. TMR. This might cause problems because there is quite a lot of TMR. How are we doing for food? Okay, this will do fine. I was kind of worried that there would be way too much TMR there and it wouldn't empty out the mixer, but that's... Yeah, that's about 2/3 full. That's fine. Let's hop over the gate here. Just grab... let's go with 2 straw bales. Conveniently, there's 2 straw bales right here. What I can use. Is this just a litany of Dave didn't think this through? Is this what? Hey, for free. I was starting to get the feeling that this video is just going to be a kind of an impromptu collection of things that I just never thought through before I did it. The joy of the feed mixer is that you can use it to give the cows chopped straw. Which is coming through the bottom of the shed. Good. That was a bit of a concern. That's it though, that's it full. There is some straw left. That's actually going to be fine for making a 1677 litre TMR mix. So what we'll do is we'll just reverse the mixer out. And we're 11 minutes into the video and I have no real plans for the rest of this video. In fact I do, no I do. What we can do is continue at the 690, stop over to the wheel again, and get some water together. Now, is that... I've been on so many different maps with so many different map makers that I don't know who does what for what. Okay, so that's not a water trigger. Lancy Boy uses that as a water trigger. That is not a water trigger. Is this maybe a water trigger here? Again, so many maps by so many mappers that it's difficult to... No, that's not a water trigger. Let me look. What else could be a water trigger around here? What else do mappers use as water triggers? I guess the best solution is to go down to the the ford, which I can't remember where exactly it is. Well, I know exactly where it is, but I can't remember the fastest way down there. So we're going to take the long way, which is the way that I can remember off the top of my head. Apologies for anybody who's impatient. Can I back into that little pond? No, I couldn't back into that little pond. Today in the list of things Dave didn't think through, feeding the cows. Watch as RainbowDave flails uselessly while trying to feed some cows. First, he screws up his total mixed rations. Then he completely forgets how to use some water. This way. Oh, you can sell milk on this map. That's kind of cool. There's no little puddle in there that I can use. I'm going to... You know nothing but... I'm totally not screwing everything up right now. Oh dear. This is what happens when I don't think things through and I try and record at 10 o'clock at night. So we gotta go down by the pig. Do I want to bother with the pigs? I mean, if the pigs have a water source over there, then maybe. Pigs, do you have a water source? Why am I talking to the pigs? Do the magic water over by the pigs, maybe? Any magical water sources over here, piggies? That's fuel. That's probably not good for... Nathan! Good oh my god, the pigs do have a water source. Okay, I'll use the pigs. I can deal with the pigs seeing as they have water literally there. Is it usable water? Because I know that sometimes, well, I know the farm sim can be a bit picky with water you can and can't use. Can I? Okay. Next job after this is going to be getting the getting a pallet fork for Loadall, and getting oh dear, getting a pallet fork for the Loadall and getting. I guess we now need a bale shredder because it's going to be easier to just have a bale shredder at the pigs. That's literally all the money I have, though. So let's not do that straight away. Let's instead do this. And, oh look, I've suddenly got £1 billion. There we go, we got a bale shredder ready. And now if I sneeze again, oh look, the money's magically disappeared. How odd. Cheating, yes. Do I care? No. Can I... Can I do the water here? Will you... No, you will not accept my water. Where is the water trough for the pigs, then? The water trough for the pigs is conveniently right beside... That is not a safe place for the water trough to be, Nathan. Yes, let's put the water trough right beside the liquid poop. Also, the gates are all... none of the gates have collisions. There's a reason behind that. It's not just Nathan forgot to put collisions on the gate. I did talk to him about this. The reason the gates don't have collisions is basically because otherwise they'd have really weird collisions. And no collisions is better than really weird collisions that make no sense. Right, off we go. Back over to the cows now that I've got the derpiness out of my system, apparently. I mean, on the bright side, we can take a slightly better route over to the cows instead of going the ridiculously long route we took last time, which is just take this turn, and suddenly we're on the way over to the cows immediately. I do, however, need to get the Loadall over to the pigs now. You guys know what the top speed of the Loadall is, don't you? Because this is going to take a little while. I know I could load it up on the back of the trailer and bring it over to the fast track. Or I could drive it. I could load it with the fast track. I could drive it. I could load it up onto a trailer with the fast track. I could drive it and annoy people. I'm going to drive it and annoy people, including myself, because trolling is not limited to viewers. In my opinion, I control myself just as easily. Speaking of, in before there's been like a pond or something over here this entire time that I didn't know about. Leave where it is in the comments. Because I know, I know what I'm like. Can I just pass the magic barbed wire? You sing to the barbed wire, it becomes magical and lets you through. True fact. I do need to give the cows some green grass. Some green stuff. Also, how did I forget the word grass? It's literally everywhere. Can I... Let's just abandon that there, because it kind of vaguely makes sense occasionally. And we'll get a little convoy going here real quick. So we are going to need the Massey Ferguson 390T. We're... Do you know what? I know this is a short video, but I'm going to leave it here because I am in a bit of a rush and I've got a buttload of stuff to do tonight. I guess tomorrow maybe we'll feed the pigs and get that stuff sorted out so I can do it off camera instead of annoying everybody. I do apologise for this video being a bit shorter, but I am under very strict time constraints because oh my god, I've got so much to do, including get today's video or yesterday's video ready. Which still isn't rendered. I need to do so much, so I'm really sorry, but I'm terrible at time management. I'm gonna leave it here for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll hopefully be streaming today. I'll be back tomorrow, definitely streaming. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Meadow Grove Farm. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.